Nope, not gonna cry, but I'll miss the hot holy fuck out of you, brother. I'd still be stuck in that cockdamn quantum entanglement if it wasn't for you. Hey-ho.
This is jerking every tear I got. I should film it.
Polluting pieces of shit. Hang on, you beautiful, sleek bastard. No! Fucking filthy, friggin' pigs!
What the heck? How did all this junk end up here? Hasn't trash been getting recycled for, like, ever?
That's the pretty story they tell you when you're sorting your stinky trash into those color-coded containers like a schmuck. Truth is, the trash company just dumps all the shit out into landfills of the ocean anyway.
Somebody should definitely stop that, right?
Fuck yeah, it's a tragedy. But the trash company's owned by Buddy Gotham. You cross that psycho's path, you'll end up in a recycling bin yourself. Possibly several bins.
Recycle yourself. Recycle yourself? If institutionalized waste processing is a shame of a sham, then let everyone recycle themselves. A personal recycler. It's perfect simplicity. Split the trash into atoms, then recombine them into something new. It's like an atomic 3D printer. Destruction becomes creation, the end of all waste, and the beginning of the recircle of life.
Yes, the recircle of life. Reuse the refuse until all the land fills. Our land empties. Marvel as our revolutionary Recirculator transforms your foulest filth into fanciful, eco-friendly finery. If you don't back this project, you're telling the world that you're fine with this. Love the planet? Fucking prove it.
Yeah? Just take a gander at this, Chuckle Tits.
So I'm guessing that means I better start getting ready to field a tsunami of backers' complaints?
Nope.
Class. Mojo, backer report video. Now. I'm thrilled to present to you our amazing visionary backers, our prototype Recirculator. We just put the trash... here. Then we choose the shape of the object we want to end up with. Well, I can see where your mind's been.
What? Oh, come on. It's organic plastic and metallic, you pervert.
And we push the start button. Et voila! Mojo camera off. Thank fuck that wasn't a live broadcast. Noper, what the literal shit?
No idea. Try something else. Shit, it's shit again.
Ugh. No more tests, I'm begging you.
Must be an after effect of my quantum entanglement. The old noodle's still out of whack.
Maybe I can shake some more insights out of our unicornucopia. Yudi, get off your rusty ass and clean up that shit.
Damn it. I already forgot what he looks like.
Korney, come on. We need a brilliant idea vis-a-vis how to fix the recirculator.
You know I can't come up with ideas on command. They're just random, spontaneous bolts of inspiration.
You genius divas with your precious spontaneous process. Yet you all sure seem to want to eat on schedule.
Not me. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Got no appetite.
Great. Now I have to worry about you, too. Talk about a shitty day. Whew, that is one tough-looking broad. Inspired by Draka, no doubt. Hang on. Incoming random spontaneous bolt? Yo, Draconda, how would you feel about strategically deploying your lady stuff? Korney needs a little bit of inspiration, and nothing inspires like the age-old quest for poontang. Right, sorry. Forgot about your cloying cavalcade of complexes.
Exactly what complexes are you mewling about?
The ones that make you use feminist twaddle to mask your asexuality and frigidity.
Wee-oo, smells like danger.
If I wanted to, I could bang Korney like a barn door in a typhoon.
$100 says you can't do it by this time tomorrow.
Deal. And I'll have photos to prove it.
Ah!
Oh, I didn't know anybody was in here.
Just so you know, I didn't see your huge, perfect tits at all. Honestly.
I believe you. Wow, you dig Jonathan Livingston too?
What?
JL, that's Jonathan Livingston's logo.
No, flip it. It's upside down. See? That's my brand. Oh, sorry.
It's amazing. The designs are practically identical.
For realsies? You're right. It does look just like my brand. So who is this seagull?
A millionaire rare animal collector, vegan influencer, and my hands-down favorite video blogger. He lives like a hermit in this crazy ancient lighthouse castle.
Do you think that could be the actual castle from my memories?
There's only one way to find out. Road trip, baby.
So, all nice and refreshed now, I hope? Ready to work the problem?
Sorry, Draka and I need to head out.
Korney, grab the crap box and let's go.
What?
I might get something useful out of this useless garbage. Korney, with me.
What is this shit?
Shit. In the beginning was the shit.
Intriguing setup.
That's all I got. See ya.
Looks like Freud was right about geniuses and sublimation. Hey, Yudi, you missed some shit over here.
In the beginning was the shit, indeed. This primordial matter holds pure potential for creativity. Unsightly, yes, but chaos is always unsightly. And now it is time to return today's degenerate art back to its origins.
Damn, I'm so nervous. Jonathan Livingston himself, in the feathers.
Good afternoon. To what do I owe this visit?
Hello, Mr. Livingston. We're young startuppers. We brought you a prototype of our green technology know-how, a personal recycler. Perhaps you'll evaluate it and do a review?
I'm dining. Join me. Straight ahead and to the right. So, enlighten me.
Prepare to be enlightened.
Straight down to business then. The appliance works thusly. You take any kind of trash. Oh, but it's so clean in here. What could I possibly use for the demonstration? Let's use my pants.
Wow! Look! That tattoo looks just like the crest on your gate, Mr. Livingston.
Oh, my. Never seen a fan put it there before.
Actually, I got it when I was still a child, from my father. Perhaps you knew him?
No, I never really knew any unicorns to speak of. Please retrouser yourself. I'll fiddle with your device later. Now it is time to nourish ourselves. Please have a seat. tuck in. This is seitan stroganoff, a Caesar salad with tofu, and these are...
Chickpea patties. I love them. I'm a vegan, too.
Oh.
If I may ask, who lived here before you?
Another seagull named Jonathan Livingston, an unwoke, voracious meat eater who bred rare animals for food and profit, selling them to elite restaurants at exorbitant prices.
And what happened to that monster?
While in the throes of a dire mental crisis, he chose to flap his way to 8th heaven, a spiritual summit led by a famous coach guru on his superjet. And on this literal higher plane, a new Jonathan Livingston appeared, cognizant of the fully fulfilling philosophy of love.
Excuse me for asking, but what's behind that mirror? There isn't like a secret room back there by any chance?
Neither precisely a secret nor a room, but yes, there is something there protected from prying eyes. But as our conversation has turned to the philosophy of love, I shall share it with you. They're deep dwellings, so I must take care to protect them from bright light.
Wow, they're gorgeous. But they don't seem very happy in there.
Keenly observed. This male and female are the last of their species, and they cannot even make contact with each other.
Why?
Some of God's creatures were artificially bred by the unwoke and have lived in unnatural habitats for so long that they could never survive in the wild. Members of such species are doomed to live in captivity from birth, and their reproduction can only multiply the number of suffering creatures. Therefore, out of incredibly deep love, I acquire the last of a vanishing species, create good living conditions for them, and stop them from reproducing.
Why not just spay them?
What? And interfere with nature? I'd never do such a horrid thing. Don't forget to like my posts and subscribe to my channel.
What a bastard! I am beginning to understand how Hitler could be both a vegetarian and a racist.
You said it! I didn't find what I came for, but some good can still come of this. We're freeing those poor, horny animals right now.
You think the seagull is gonna welcome us back inside to piss in his little eugenics aquarium?
Yeah. Oh, no. So what's the plan then?
We gear up and we come back when it's dark.
I built a new one according to my original specs, and it works like a wet dream.
I certainly hope so. Otherwise, we'll have to reschedule the demo date for the backers.
Nope. Same shit, different prototype.
Wonderful. Just what I needed.
Okay, we work with what we've got. A practically endless source of shit. So, what can you do with shit? Make fertilizer, industrial alcohol, movie props, use it to beta test new toilets, vending machines for fecal philiacs.
Nope, that's all crap.
Yep, shittiest ideas ever. Look, we just need to postpone the report to the backers and figure something out. See? Nothing bad happened. No blowback at all. Fuck a ferret. The bastards actually were waiting for this recirculator.
What are they writing?
If you didn't want to boner the deadline, you should have hired real engineers. What kind of company risks it all on some loser boozer who was kicked out of St. Vard? Noper's recirculator will never produce anything but shit.
Oh, fist you, worm dick. I'll show you, sniveling internet bitches. How do I turn on the live camera? Nope. There. Got it.
Noper, don't even think about it.
Hey there, hi there, ho there, you tofu fucking incel jerktards. I'm the engineer of this project, and I solemnly declare that I don't give a shit about any of this. Wait, know what? Maybe I could give one. Crowdfund this, you queef-goggling panhandlers. No shit. Damn thing's working. Whoa, smells like chicken. Christ, I ate a chicken leg just like this for lunch today. Well, wasn't quite this angular, of course.
In the beginning was the shit. That's what he meant. Start with shit. Brilliant. Ha ha! And how about that hilarious attention-grabbing cold open? Presenting a truly revolutionary discovery that's gonna turn the whole world of consumption culture upside down. Or should I say, the asshole of consumption culture. Say hello to Fika food. Stop eating that supermarket shit and start eating the natural kind, your own. Order a personal recirculator right now and make the switch to Fika food along with the entire civilized world. Fika food. Love the planet? Then start shitting where you eat.
This one should work. What do you think?
Hi there! Today my guests are the mofos whose viral video clocked millions of views in just the past few hours. Let's check it out. Yep, they really made a machine that turned shit back into food. First probing question. Should we be worried the leg looks so effing 8-bitty?
Nope, here's a straight poop. In the process of digestion, some of the nutrients get absorbed by the body, slightly altering the cellular structure. This forces the recirculator to reshape what remains as best it can.
Second probing question. How's that dookie din-din taste?
Delicious. Naturally, the flavor properties are the slightest bit less rich, but the remaining nutrients are still preserved, even after the second processing. And with some of the harmful elements removed during digestion as well, Fika food is actually healthier and less caloric with each processing cycle.
That is some cool shit. But is society ready for it? Let's do a little survey. Here, via video, is a representative of the Green Fist Ecological Foundation.
From my enlightened POV, the beauty of this shit is that Fika food doesn't require plastic packaging, which, environmentally speaking, means Fika food is the bee's feces. Sign me up!
For the celebrity perspective, we go to athlete, actor, and politician Harold Weizsäcker.
Well, I don't know. It's one thing to eat shit on camera, that's art. Or in front of voters, that's a duty. Duty. But for yourself, for free, I remain somewhat not unconvinced. But this is an important topic, and we should definitely be more look in listening to gastro-minorities. Unless, of course, we shouldn't. To sum up, yes, but also no, maybe.
Thank you, Harry. Committed as always. Now let's hear from our favorite auto-tune singer and Insta-model, Venezia Sheridan. Hey, Vivi!
Look, I'm a body-positive straight shooter and straight shitter. A freak of food or whatever is gonna take my body below 0% of body fat. I'll positively choke down the biggest turd on the planet. What is that? Elephant? Well, I'm ready to be the Deco-Diet queen.
Well, dudes, it looks like your creation is the shit!
Yay, you're finally back. I almost dookied myself waiting for the return to what's it.
What, using the regular toilet holds no more allure for you?
Waste food? That is not how this potato rolls. Oh, sweet evacuation.
Mojo, a muck burger? Talk about your shit food.
No, wait. Pluck my pubes. It looks exactly like new. And it tastes the same, as if nothing got lost in digestion. Incredible. This food is so nutritionless that the body doesn't absorb a single element of it.
Wait a sec. Does that mean you could endlessly recycle the same burger? Buy a recirculator and eat one burger forever. It's brilliant. Fucking muck will go out of business. Or they'll cough up a fuck barge of dough to shut us up. Remind me to find out who to shake down over there.
Korney, give me a push. You think he woke up?
It's okay. It's okay. Continue. Please. Oh no! She's impregnated! I refuse to let your kids suffer in captivity!
After him!
Let the poor Octomommy out, you villain!
And done. Now her offspring will never know suffering.
No! This does not end here!
It worked!
You're both mad.
Ha! Looks like true love's not so easy to kill after all. I need to say something. What happened between us was a mistake. Because, honestly, I don't have strong feelings towards you.
Yeah, that was my fault. I just thought I'd flirt a little and things got out of hand. Forgive me.
Sure. I hope we can, still be friends.
Still? We were never friends, Korney. But maybe we are now.
Oh, here they are, our platonic power couple, Korney. Or Kornka. Soon we'll all be shitting money. Why are you standing there? We have a meeting with Muck. We're about to make the deal of a lifetime. Chop, chop! While you two were honeymooning, Daddy Rok made us all filthy rich. We already started producing and shipping recirculators. The pre-orders alone will cover all our costs. Hell, we're already in pure profit, kids. Looky there. Soon Fika food is going to be everywhere. The best restaurants will all replace their chairs with toilet bowls. I just hope Mr. McWendy understands that. We're here. And where's Mr. McWendy?
Rest assured that I'm authorized to conduct any negotiations on his behalf.
Fine. You've got a problem. In a day or two, everyone is going to find out that the same burger can be eaten in perpetuity. Can you imagine what's about to happen to your sales? But not if you buy the project from us for, say...
Here's our counteroffer. You cease Recirculator production and recall all of the sold units immediately.
Did you hear that? And what are you offering in exchange?
In exchange, we agree not to bring a multi-million-dollar case against you for stealing technology we developed decades ago.
What?
Muck has been using food-o-fecal multiplier technology for decades. The burger shit burger loop was our trade secret until you stole our technology to make your own recirculator.
Poppycock! The recirculator is based on our own discovery.
Poop-tato, poop-tato. Legally, you might as well have stolen it. It's virtually the same device, and we own the patent.
Seems to me this is for a court to decide.
Well, of course, you could create a scandal by exposing the conflict to the public and undermining our reputation, but you have a big fat zero chance of winning. And you'll end up forced to pay damages and court costs so enormous, you'll be lucky to spend the rest of your dumb lives flipping fika burgers at some Shitsville Muck.
Say we agree to discontinue production. What should we do with the recirculators that have already been produced and sold? We can't just demand that they be returned.
How you do it is up to you, but you better find some way to get them back, or, else. Have a mucky day.
Fuckity fuck! How are we gonna make the buyers give the recirculators back? What is going on?
This recirculator is a conduit straight to the ninth circle of hell. It's evil incarnate. It'll eat your life and shit out your soul. Look at what it makes. Return this abomination to its heinous manufacturer. Demand full reimbursement and compensation for
What in Granny's yodeling vagina was that?
A godsend. We don't need to recall anything from the buyers. They'll return them all themselves. We'll have to shell out token compensation, but at least there won't be any litigation with mucking fuck. Or fucking muck.
And I guess we'll just go back to separating our recyclables like we did before.
We're screwed, people. Bankrupt as shit. Except, wait a minute.
Dear friends, my talent has finally been recognized. A wealthy collector just bought my entire collection. You can keep the money, but the glory is mine.
No shit.